The Arkansas State Assessment is part of a comprehensive process for development that undergoes a lot of review. It corresponds with national expectations for peer review, which really are primarily focused around ensuring its validity, its reliability, and most importantly, its fairness. So it goes through a comprehensive process that is vetted by not only the State Department, but also its Technical Advisory Committee, of which I'm a part, and then includes numerous educators throughout the state that help inform its standards development, its performance standards development, its item development, and overall assessment construction. States are required to adhere to certain best practices that are informed by the joint testing standards and several standard development expectations associated with large-scale assessments. Arkansas followed those standards quite well, and they were assisted by their Technical Advisory Committee and collected evidence along the way to adhere to peer review processes. So Technical Advisory Committees are common across all states, and what their job is to essentially help the state ensure the technical quality, the kind of technical rigor, but also the practical use and appropriate use of large-scale assessments and assessments for accountability. So the Technical Advisory Committee, or the TAC, for Arkansas got to review the plan well in advance, helped inform the State Department any adjustments they needed to make. They made recommendations to the test department's vendor to make sure that the department was in fact meeting quality criteria, and essentially get to review not only the design, but also review the administration process. There's often Technical Advisory Committee members that attend the standard setting event itself to make sure that everything went according to plan, that we feel like educators were trained appropriately, that the process was followed. Myself as a TAC member had the opportunity to help support the policy review, which was to make sure that the judgments that were taken from teachers during standard setting were applied in a more global approach to thinking about how the system of standards works for math and ELA and science. And then the Technical Advisory Committee gets to actually see the results and to say, yeah, we think that this went well, we think that it went according to plan, and we don't think that you have any real concerns about moving forward with this. I think most importantly, the Technical Advisory Committee helps define the types of evidence that are needed to collect in order to submit those for federal peer review to make sure everything is just on the up and up, that the process was followed, that everything felt like it was of sufficient technical rigor and quality, and that the state can be confident in using these results moving forward. Arkansas is trying to go out on this journey to create a really comprehensive program with Atlas, and I think that they are giving themselves the time, the space, and the resources to do this, maybe not really fast, but really well.